workers. And sometimes we've realized that yes, what we have done has been good, but it's not good enough to actually remove you from the social and economic disempowerment. And because of this, for us in this place, we have decided that now we need to do something much more better. We need to do something much more harder. And that is now taking up the responsibility of ensuring that we ourselves go into investment. These people who do investment here, the people we call investors, what is so unique about them? What is so special about them? What is it they have that we as workers do not have? Some of them, when you listen to their history, you even begin wondering why all of us are not investors here in Uganda. And for this cause, we thought that it's equally very important for the workers in Uganda also to be investors. You can be an investor as an individual, and where you think that you cannot be able to function as an individual because of the different limitations, we have also decided to work together collectively to be able to invest. We now must be able to develop and improve our management skills so that we can manage our resources very well and help ourselves to advance economically. We cannot just continue talking about social and economic emancipation for decades, yet the people we represent are stuck in the same circumstance. No. That will not be good representation. We want to represent workers, but we want workers who are represented, workers that are advancing, not workers that are stagnant, workers that are retarding, workers that have become dwarfs economically. They can't move anywhere further, and we are accepting the circumstances under which we are working, like as though we were created to be like that. For this cause of workers and fellow members who are listening to me, we have got to understand that we have got employment income. This employment income is good, but it's not sufficient. It is never sufficient for anybody who is working. Never think that employment income is sufficient for you. Actually, employment income is very deceptive. It creates an impression where sometimes you get yourself into a comfort zone, thinking that life is always going to be like this. But you see a job which is a company you are serving, which is not yours, at some stage you will discard you. And when they do discard you, please, it should find when you have prepared yourself ready to be able to stand on your own and to advance your own goals in life without necessarily depending on anybody. And for this cause, workers, we have come up to say now, okay, employment income is good, but employment income should also take us towards having business income. We should be able to have employment income. We should be able to have business income. We should be able to do businesses to be able to generate additional income for ourselves. We cannot be there all the time waiting to be paid the salary, and by the time the salary comes, it finds when actually we are so heavily indebted that we cannot meet our basic needs in life. That kind of life that we have led for so many decades, actually centuries, must be able to change. And we begin looking at life different. As trade union leaders in the country, as leaders of the working people in the country, we strongly believe that we must be able to drive our members into considering alternative sources of income, which in our view is actually business income. And this business income, majority of our people, majority of our workers do not know business. They do not know how to do business. They want to do business, but they don't know how can they be able to do a business which is good. We are here actually specifically thinking and planning on how best we can be able to help you, the working people, to be able to do business. Even while you are doing your work uninterrupted, you can be able to do business, and that business can flourish, and that business can be able to finally make you an independent person who necessarily does not need to remain in employment for you to survive. For this reason, we are undertaking programs that are going to drive us towards working collectively to invest. We must invest. If you want to do it individually, we have no problem. But our greatest resource is the numbers that we have. The numbers that we have are a great asset to us. We can be able to harness those numbers work together, make investments, and those investments can produce for us returns which are even much more better than the salaries we earn at the workplaces. Majority of us don't earn a lot of money, but the money that we earn, we can be able to earn it even much more higher than what we are currently getting if we properly invest it. We therefore want to encourage workers all over the country, wherever you are, all over the country, wherever you are, please do not confine yourself to looking at employment income. Do not look at employment income and rely on employment income. Employment income is going to come to an end. At a particular stage, your job is going to come to an end. And when it comes to an end, when you have not prepared yourself, oh, my friend, life is going to be very miserable at that moment. So let us be able to work together. If you do not know, we have already provided a platform where you can be able to consult. Come and we have a discussion, come and we have a dialogue together. Let us be able to engage and encourage one another towards ensuring that we have employment income which means business income, which is going to act as an alternative, with the ultimate end of ensuring that when your business performs very well, you can even leave your employment for other people who are new, who are coming from university, who are coming from colleges, to be able also to start from there. Let your job be a transition. It should not be the end in itself. I therefore want to call upon you, those of you who already have that path you are taking, I encourage you to pursue it. For those of you who have that kind of thinking, but you do not know what to do, we have people who can be able to advise you. We have people who can be able to guide you. We have people who can be able to teach you step by step to ensure that at least you are able to start something. And one of the things I have come to learn in life is that, when you want to start something, don't wait until the time when you think you have a lot of money. You can start even with very little money. And you consistently keep building on whatever business you want to do. And the business will grow and you will be able to come out of this economic disempowerment, so that we don't all the time keep crying, oh, my employer is mistreating me. If the employer is mistreating you, just quit. We are going to fight to ensure that your employer does not mistreat you. But in the circumstances where we have not reached you, we are unable to help you. Maybe because we are still far, maybe because you are many and our capacity is limited, we are not with you there. You don't continue serving under conditions of slavery. You can be able to quit